Fox and Friends interviewed some so-called swing voters to get their opinions about issues, and it was, of course, a total disaster. Now, at some core level, every time that they try to interview swing voters, there's a bit of an enlightened centrism framing, which is these are people that are above the partisan fray. I talked about this extensively during my interview with Lex Friedman. The idea being that if you're a swing voter or a centrist or an independent or undecided, you're somehow not only morally superior because you've been able to extract yourself from the partisan fray of infighting, but you're also smarter in some way. It's all nonsense. And by the way, you'll see it evidenced in the clips we're about to look at. So here's the Fox and Friends panel of swing Republican voters, swing state Republican voters. And here is one talking about how Biden can't possibly be popular because you don't see stickers and flags and hats and mugs and T-shirts and, lawn signs or whatever. I've talked about this extensively. I have a lot to say about it. Let's look at the clip first.
That ad was so boring. I almost fell asleep while watching it. It doesn't resonate with people. I can tell you out here in this swing state, I don't see any Biden stickers. I don't see any Biden flags. I don't see anyone wearing a Biden T-shirt. Biden is boring. And I don't even understand how people can get off the couch and vote for him.
This is an absolute classic that exposes how different left and right-wing voters are and the cultish nature of the right. The right loves to say, Trump has said it, Marjorie Taylor Greene has said it, random voters have said it. The way they frame it is as follows. Obviously, no one likes Joe Biden. And obviously, the election must have been stolen because you drive around and you see Trump boats and Trump flags and Trump hats and Trump crosses and Trump knives and Trump stickers. And you just don't see people doing the same thing with Joe Biden. Obviously, no one's voting for Joe Biden. Therefore, obviously, he couldn't have won, as evidenced by the knickknacks and tchotchkes that you see around. This is the fundamental difference with people on the left. I voted for Joe Biden. I was strong in my support of Biden over Trump. Aside from whether I loved Biden as a candidate, which all of you know I didn't, it was of critical importance to me. Trump must not win re-election. I will be there to vote for Joe Biden. But number one, I'm not enthralled with Biden as an individual, nor was I enthralled with Obama or whoever. I see these as individuals that are available to me to vote for if I believe they'll do something good. And so I take it seriously, and I damn well make sure that I'm there to vote. But then it's not interesting to me to make these pseudo deities. I've never had a bumper sticker for a candidate or a hat or a T-shirt or a flag. I don't care about going to rallies and dealing with the Sanny cans and the stupid fried dough. And the point is, I am just as clear in my support for Biden as some of these people are for Trump, except I don't see Biden as the cult leader of any particular movement or a pseudo deity or someone that I need to go out and see. I vote and then I move on with my day and my life. And that's the way most Democratic voters see this. The Trumpists can't understand that because for them, especially the ones that didn't even follow politics until Trump entered the fray, for them it's no, you've got to dress in the full regalia and you've got to go to the events and you've got to do all this different stuff. So how could Biden possibly have won if there are no Biden flags? It's because we're not in a cult. That's how. All right, let's look at one more clip with these swing state Republican voters. Here's a guy who says Biden went far left when he was elected. Take a listen.
Just, I think a lot of people voted for Biden. These are the people that I said have buyer's remorse. They voted for Biden because during the campaign, he promised to be a moderate and he promised to return moderation to the White House. And as soon as he was elected, he lurched far to the left and created problems that didn't even exist. I keep thinking about our border as one. His energy policies are going to drive our independence in energy into the ground. And I think a lot of people are really afraid of what could come next in a second Biden term. And I think for that reason, a lot of them are going to turn away from him.
Well,
Okay, so this is a funny talking point. Biden went way left. Biden went way left on border. Biden went way left on energy. Ask these people, what exactly did Biden change on policy at the border? Well, now they're just letting people in. The border is open. Oh, no, it's not. There's no evidence of that. In fact, the changes at the border have been quite modest. Very, very minimal changes at the border. Oh, well, what about energy? He destroyed energy independence. Actually, the numbers on oil imports and exports, which is what Trump refers to when he talks about energy independence, the numbers on oil imports and exports are comparatively very similar now under Biden to what they were under Trump. Oh, well, no, I mean, trust me, he did it. They don't know what they're talking about. They get these talking points, maybe from Trump at a rally, maybe from Fox News, who knows. They don't have any idea what they're about. If you prod even one layer in, it will crumble like pouring water on cotton candy and it just disappears. It looks like there's this fluffy cotton candy there. You pour water on it, it's gone. That's the ideas of these people. That's the brains of many of these people. Here is an excellent book that I have been reading by Richard Vague. It's called The Paradox of Debt, A New Path to Prosperity Without Crisis. It's one of our sponsors today. You know, contrary to what many people think, the $6 trillion in government deficit spending in the US in the 3 years of the pandemic actually raised household wealth by $31 trillion. And that's what the book means by the paradox of debt, because at the same time, most of that benefit has gone to the top 10%. The wealth of the top 10% doubled in relation to national income over the last 40 years, while remaining completely flat for the other 90%, which drives income inequality. So we celebrate the creation of wealth, but at the same time, we need policies to address the inequality, whether it's tax incentives or job training, equitable debt amnesty. And that's really what Richard Vague is recommending and exploring in this really, really good book. Vague is a renowned expert on macroeconomics and debt, and his background includes serving as Secretary of Banking and Securities for the state of Pennsylvania. I think my audience will love this book, and you can pick up a copy at davidpakman.com/debt. The link is down below.